What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Capricorn. What's up, Cappy? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your general reading, all right? I'm going to pull 2 oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin, Capricorn. Some of you guys need to learn patience. The universe could be trying to show you patience right now, okay? That could be in how you express yourself and how you communicate with others and how you, how do you come up with your ideas? Like, how did you get that? Like, why, it could be about your mental processes and how you process your thoughts, your communication. Like, how do you learn things? How do you find things out? Do you do you verify, or do you just take shit as face value? You have to trust but verify. And once you verify, what do? Do you go, I feel like you're being asked to check the way that you think about things, because the way that you think about things, after you think about them, you take certain actions that don't make sense. If you're doing something negative, somebody's after you, okay? I'm seeing a cop chasing somebody. Like, somebody is trying to hunt you down. Someone's trying to, could be a Sagittarius, or somebody in your family, or an Aquarius. Someone's trying to get you in trouble. Someone wants you to get caught. Okay, someone feels like you're breaking the law or whatever. Someone's really, on your ass, all right? Reveal in reverse. You're about to find out who it is. Instinct in reverse. Cunning in reverse. Rebirth could be a Scorpio. I do feel like could be an Aries power. Communicate. I feel like this is somebody who you talk to every day, who you see every day. Okay. This is somebody who you have to this is somebody who you went and tried to fix things with, or something like that. Okay. And this person took advantage of that. Okay. And now they're going to, because you try to fix things with them, I feel like you were very open to them, and maybe you revealed a little bit too much, and they're going to take that and run with it. Okay. I feel like you're not trusting your instincts. You were not supposed to revive something with this person, or nothing like that. Okay. Some of you guys might get a phone call or some type of message that is not good. All right. All right, the first card. Oh, wait, no. And you also have this side note. You have innocence in reverse, magic in reverse, and support in reverse. Okay. This is about your family and your friends. Somebody in your family or your friend group is not innocent with magic in reverse. Somebody hurts people. It could be with magic. Somebody could abuse their spirituality. Somebody could abuse magic. Someone is not innocent. Okay. I feel like if you are talking with this person, hanging out with this person, you are also now innocent. Anything that they do, the universe is now saying you also do. You might as well have done it. Even if you didn't, you could have been sitting there. And if you watch somebody else do something negative to somebody else and didn't leave the situation, didn't stop them, now you are also part. So whatever's coming for them is going to come for you, because you did not stop something from happening. You allowed somebody to manipulate a situation or manipulate somebody else, all because of your friend and your family. You need to learn how to stand up for people, because we're all part of a community. And when you allow somebody else to get beat up, and you can do something about it, because you could have done something about it with magic in reverse. You could have, and you didn't. It's like you allowed somebody, it's like you allowed your freaking cousin to beat up somebody who was innocent, because you're your cousin. You're not going to say nothing to your cousin. But then it's like, okay, if maybe you're scared of your cousin. All right, maybe your cousin is mad buff and whatever. Okay, great. Then you walk away. You don't sit there and watch your cousin beat somebody up. You show the universe, this is wrong. I'm not trying to, I know this person can beat me up, so I'm not going to say nothing, but I'm leaving the situation. You leaving the situation as you showing the universe, hey, whatever. But a lot of you have control. I'm hearing this happen in your house. So you could have told this person, get out with that shit. Do not do that shit in my house. You could have told them that, but you didn't. A lot of you had control of the situation and you just sat there and allowed something to happen. So now you're going to get negative karma for that because you're not innocent. First card you have is awareness in reverse. Pisces energy here with cunning and patience here. Okay. I feel like you're not listening to your intuition, okay? I feel like you're being patient and it's going to be for no reason because someone is who they are. Like, I feel like you're trying to give somebody time to, like, it's like you're like, I want to see how they're going to act. What are you talking about? They showed you that they're an asshole. They're an asshole. What more do you need to see? Like, some of you guys, your patience is going to be for no reason because somebody here is who they are. They're not changing. And that's what it is. I feel like somebody could have recently got like crazy out the mouth with you or told you off, whatever. And you're like, all right, I'm going to be patient. You're going to get over it. This is just a phase. No, it's not. What is cunning, patience, and awareness in reverse? You're not listening to your intuition. This person does not like you, and they will tell you every single day. King of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in reverse. You're not listening to your intuition. Could be a Pisces, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Eight of Pentacles. Could be somebody at work, okay? I feel like you're being a fake or fraud or phony. I feel like you know somebody's an asshole and you're like, okay, that's okay. Like someone's literally telling you to go fuck off and you're like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow, Eric. Like you're looking real dumb, bro. I gotta tell you. For real. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. I feel like you are very determined to take your time, to be loyal and trustworthy to somebody who literally tells you to off every day. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, okay, if they don't work with the King of Pentacles in reverse, you don't have to say hello to them, but you're choosing to say hi. That's why you come off as a fake or fraud or phony. This is a work thing. It's like you don't have to, whatever you're doing, you don't have to do it. You have to go, like you don't have to, especially since you know this person doesn't like you. It's like you're purposely trying to poke them, and that's not going to work in your favor. I feel like you could be trying to test somebody or you're trying to like poke. Like I feel like this person is not the type that you should be poking. I feel like this is somebody who has power over you in some way. Like you love to play with fire, don't you? Oh shit. What's a High Priestess in reverse? What's a High Priestess in reverse? The Page of Coins in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're not listening to your intuition. I feel like you're stuck on the past. I feel like this person has changed their perspective. Like I said, they don't like you. They are a cunning mother effer. Do you understand? They don't like you. They're not going to ever change their perspective on you and how they're going to be. They're going to talk to you like that every day until they don't see you no more. The Page of Coins in reverse. Maybe you want to apologize to this person. They don't want your apology. That's why they're talking to you the way that they're talking to you, to let you know I don't want anything from you, sweetheart. The Six of Cups in reverse. You stuck on the past. You think that this person wants an apology for something that you did. No, they don't. You stuck on the past. They passed that. They over that shit. They probably don't even care anymore. They have, but the thing is that you think that somebody cares because they're being an asshole to you. So you're like, oh, okay. So then I guess I just got to sit here and then eventually I'm just going to say sorry. No, someone's being an asshole to you because they have changed their perspective. Whatever you did, they now see you as that. And that's it. If you stole from this person, they see you as a thief. That's it. And to thieves, they act cunning. If you lied to this person, they see you as a liar. And to liars, they act cunning. That's it. This person is acting the part. That's all that they're doing. You're a liar. I'm going to treat you like a liar. They're not going to be nice to you because they want you to know, don't talk to me. Don't try it, because they probably know that you're going to try it. The Eight of Coins. Yeah, because you're putting in work. You're doing things to make them see that you're still here. But it's coming off like a fake or fraud or phony, because it's coming off like, bro, I'm literally telling you to fuck off and you're still here. Like, that's making this person even want to be away from you even more. Like, you make no sense. What's the King of Pentacles in reverse? You're making this worse and worse and worse for yourself. What's the King of Pentacles in reverse? You have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, because your fakeness is showing, they're about to tell you something. Something is about to happen. Something is about to start moving real quickly here. Okay? The Three of Cups here. I feel like you're taking something way too lightly. What is the Knight of Swords? Like, I feel like this is a situation where, like, you can't be a fake or fraud or phony. This could be like a group situation, a teamwork collaboration. Could be a job. And it's like, maybe this is like a tight knit community, or maybe it's a family owned situation, whatever. And it's like, they do not like fake, fraud, and phonies. If they don't trust you, they're not going to want you there. You know? What's the Knight of Swords here? The Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're about to be disappointed, heartbroken here. Okay, I feel like you rushing to be patient is going to backfire. Okay, they're going to backstab you or betray you or hurt you, the 10 of Cups. But ultimately, you will be happy because you will be out of this. You will be over this. You will be, like, done with this. Even though it had to hurt you for you to be done with it, that's on you. Because they were already getting crazy at the mouth. If you need them to stab you in the heart for you to understand, okay. Like, they're literally telling you to fuck off. You're not listening. All right, then they're going to stab you in the back. So then now you're going to listen, right? What's the Knight of Pentacles? You need to pay attention, bro. You have the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like your intuition is telling you that, like, you know, you have to. Knight of Cups in reverse. You're not going to be able to keep your promise here. You're just not. I feel like you want to. I feel this is a problem. It could be a situation where, like, the big boss does not like you. And you're like, okay, well, I'm going to take my time to show them that they can trust me. No. You can't do that. You can't change somebody's mind. Someone here does not like you, and they're telling you every day that they don't like you. That's it. You cannot try to control this person or the situation and try to make them like you again. That's impossible. You're stuck on the past. They have been already labeled you whatever. And there's no way that you can come back from that. There's no way that you can unsteal what you did. There's no way that you can undo or unsay what you did. You said it, you did it, whatever. You can't undo that. So there's nothing that could change this. The only way that could change this is if you go back in the past and not do what you did. If you go back in the past and not say what you said, which is impossible. So you need to move on. Because you're not going to be able to keep your promise here. You don't need to give an apology. You don't need to give nothing. What you need to do is quickly move on. Because they're going to tell you something about yourself. They're going to tell you something that you're not going to like. And that's because you're coming off as a fake or fraud or phony. Some of y'all, they might embarrass you in some way. Next card you have is Contemplation. Deal, Capricorn energy, and joy in reverse. Okay. I feel like there's a good deal here that you should make, but I feel like it's not gonna make you, like, happy. But I feel like to be honest, it's not about happy right now for this situation. It's about what makes sense. Okay. And I feel like, you know, the joy card in reverse is probably temporary. Everything is temporary. Okay. But with Contemplation upright and deal upright, it is a good deal. Okay. I feel like this is Capricorn energy. That's your card. It fits you right good. I just feel like you're not happy about the fact that you have to do it. Too bad. Okay. It's a good idea. You have to do what you have to do right now. And that's just it. It's not about sunflowers and butterflies right now. It's about thinking about logical. Okay. And as long as you know, I feel like you're going to be fine as long as you understand that something is temporary. Okay. And, you know, I feel like joy in reverse is a sacrifice that you have to make in order to make this deal, and you should do it. What is deal, contemplation, and joy in reverse? You have the Six of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Justice card, and the Death card. Okay. With the Page of Swords. Wow. Yeah. Take this shit, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Libra energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I feel like this is your good karma because you ended something. Okay, the universe is giving you your good karma, your good justice because you willingly ended something. All right, with the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups, the universe, this could be love, marriage, a child. Okay, this could be a situation where, like, you got somebody pregnant and you don't like them. But you should still have the baby. It's a good idea to have the baby, but you're just, you know, you impregnated somebody who's not going to bring you joy. Well, that's on you, sweetheart. It's only temporary. You only need to really deal with them until they're 18, right? And then after that, you don't have to deal with the parent anymore that much, right? But that could be something that you're going to have to look at within yourself. Like, stop opening your legs just to anybody. Use protection. Okay. Stop sticking it into everybody. All right. Um. Anyways, some of you guys are like, my pullout game is strong. Yeah. What about now? Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, that's just for some of y'all. All right. But I feel with the Justice card in reverse and the Death card here, I feel like this is such a good karma, your good justice for you ending something. You should take this. I feel like with the Six of Cups, if this is like with the Deal card, it's giving me like material. But it doesn't have to be. Whatever this is, I feel like it's part of your path. It's something like if it's material, like if it's a job, it's like everyone there is gonna love you, okay? Or you're gonna have somebody there that is a part of your soul tribe, so it's gonna feel like right at home. All right, this is a person. They're gonna feel right at home, right? Very nurturing, very caring situation, going to pour it into you, okay? Um, yeah, you should do this, you know? Um, like I said, this is a child. Like your child's gonna this child is gonna be your best friend, which is why the universe is like, don't worry, you made a bad choice for the implantation, but it's okay, you know. It's okay. Your child's gonna like this is like it's like this. It's like you chose not the good person, but at least you know your child is like your best friend. Like you're like it's like all this time you've been waiting for a soulmate, and your soulmate is meant to be your child. You know, our child. You know, soulmates don't always have to be romantic and lovey dovey. Soulmate is somebody who understands you and gets you without you having to try. All right. What is the Six of Cups here? Let's clarify. You have the Six of Coins in reverse. Yeah, you're like, it's not fair that I have to deal with freaking Kanisha, who's a butthole. What do you mean? You stuck it in her. Or if it's the other way around, you allowed them to stick it in you. So shut up with that. Talking about it's unfair. It is fair. That's what you get. Knight of Coins in reverse. Yeah, you need to slow down. You out here just you can't trust everybody, sweetheart. And the universe is showing you that. Your movements cannot be the way that you move. You can't even trust yourself, and the universe is showing that you can't trust yourself because of the predicament, right? Obviously, it's not that. It's obviously not that example for all of you, but that's the example I'm using, and you know, make it fit. What's the Queen of Cups here? The Six of Cups and the Ace of Coins in reverse. Yeah, I feel like again, this is something Six of Cups that's part of your path. Okay, it's a soul tribe energy. This person, these people, is a soul tribe energy with the Ace of Coins in reverse. If you reject this, you will be rejecting yourself. Okay? The Page of Swords in reverse. You need to get more information. Sometimes it's like some of you guys need to be more realistic. That's what I'm saying. Some of you guys need to stop watching TV. Get off of social media. Some of you guys for real need to get off social media. Social media is brainwashing you. You're just like, okay, well, the person that I'm supposed to be with, like, they're supposed to make me happy. Like, if you don't make me happy, then man, I don't care. Like, no. It's the universe. Like, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna just keep popping kids into people and then just killing the baby? Was that what you're gonna be doing? Just having abortions left and right? Like, that's what you're gonna be doing? No. Some of y'all, you might even try to like get rid of it. It's not gonna work, or something like that, because the universe is like, no. You're supposed to have this one, or something like that. What is the Justice card? The Two of Coins in reverse. Yeah, it's just coming at a time where it's not good. You could be having work problems, and you're just like, man, it's convenient. Let's just not get rid of it. The Four of Coins, but you can't. Like, the universe will not allow you to do that. You're supposed to have this one. You're supposed to keep this one. What's the Death card? Oh, I think it's raining. I love hearing rain. All right, what's the Death card? You have the Ten of Wands with the Three of Coins. Okay, yeah, I feel like listen, the Lovers is in reverse. Listen, whatever. Some of you guys could be you guys could still be in this situation that you need to end, okay? And you're forcing something. With the lovers in reverse, if you a lot of you guys haven't ended something, is you need to end it. This person is not part of your soul tribe. They're not part of your soul path. You need to end something. So you guys haven't experienced this yet. It's like this is what's coming for you, but because you haven't ended something, you're making something very hard and challenging for yourself. Okay. Others of you, I feel like everything's gonna work out fine. The Three of Pentacles, like I feel like the Nine of Cups, like yeah, the Hermit, you're gonna hold yourself accountable. The Temperance, when you try to exit out the situation, and then the universe is like, nope, because miracles happen. You know what I'm saying? Um, Something could happen where it's like, I don't know. I just felt something is not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. It's gonna be like a miracle baby for real. A lot of you guys, this hasn't happened yet because you need to end something that you're forcing so hard. Okay, something's gonna get harder and harder if you don't end it. All right. Others of you, it was really hard for you to end something, and that's why the universe is like, we're going to bring you something amazing. Okay. So whatever way the cookie crumbled, I just feel like something about it's not gonna be sweet, and it's okay. Not everything is perfect. Okay. The last set you have is abundance in reverse, gentleness, and friendship. Okay, Cancer energy here. It's gonna be about work, all right. Or a family member or a friend. Okay. I do feel like something is hold on. You have Hunt, Sagittarius energy, stillness, Aquarius energy, family in reverse, and courage in reverse. Leo energy here. Okay. So, um, I feel like you have people around you here who are how can I say this? They are who was yeah, it was you. They're literally like talking down to you. They're telling you that you're horrible. They're telling you that you ain't shit. Like you have people here who are legit just I feel like it's bullying, but whatever. I feel like you have people here who are telling you that you ain't shit, that you're this, that you're that. With Hunt and stillness here, I feel like you need to get out of something here. You need to find a way. You need to get out of this family situation, this work situation. With abundance in reverse, if you don't get out, the universe is going to affect your money to force you out, or the job is going to force you out, whatever it is. Because like now something is unbearable. Like you literally walk into work every day and they're like talking crap about you in your face. Like I feel like your family wants you to stop showing up, so they're purposely being assholes to you, or your job wants you to quit, so they're purposely being an asshole to you. And with friendship and gentleness, I feel like there's like one person there that is not being an asshole, and that's who you like look forward to every day. Like you could have made a new friend, like somebody who was just like maybe the secretary, right? Maybe somebody who just you'd say hi and bye to is now like your confidant because they're the only person that's not being an asshole. But like that's you avoiding. I feel like that's you avoiding. I feel like you need to understand like something's a lot more serious than what you think. Like it's like everybody in the building don't like you, and people are working with the CEOs. They're finding out a way to get you gone, bro. And you're over here chit chatting with the secretary. Oh man, I don't care that y'all don't like me. I'm hearing investigation. You need to wake up, Capricorn. This could be about your family too. Like I feel like your family, every time you show up, like they're talking crap about you. They embarrass you. Like they invite people over on purpose that you don't like. Um, this is just crazy. What is friendship? Abundance in reverse, courage in reverse, family in reverse, gentleness, hunt, and stillness. The Three of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Hangman in reverse with the Nine of Wands. This is going to be the confirmation that you needed. Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. Does not have to be though. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo. All right. Could be somebody in your family or at work or a friend. Okay. Now I do feel like this is going to be the confirmation that you needed, that you need to start something new and become single and independent from these people or this situation. The Hangman in reverse, and the Three of Swords. If you don't change your perspective, you're gonna end up being hurt and disappointed. Okay, with the Knight of Wands here, I feel like you're taking something too light. You're like, whatever, whatever. Okay, Cap. Okay. What is the Nine of Pentacles here? Let's clarify. So you guys might get invited somewhere unexpectedly. What's the Nine of Pentacles? You have the Queen of Coins. Yeah, I feel like the universe wants you to nurture yourself and take care of yourself. It's time for you to be independent. It's time for you to be away from these people. Period. The Two of Cups in reverse. They don't get you. They don't understand you. They don't want to. Okay, so they don't like you. What's the Page of Wands here? The King of Coins. All right, it's gonna be a confirmation. I feel like you're going to get some type of, if you leave this job or if you are looking for a job, you're gonna get some type of upgrade. Like you're gonna find another job. You're gonna find more solid people than your family, because blood does not make you family, loyalty does. Okay, you're gonna find loyal people, you're gonna find a loyal job, you're gonna find something that is good and solid, but you need to, with that hunt energy, go and get that shit. It's not gonna come to you on a silver platter. You have to go and hunt for it. You have to go and look for it. What's the Hangman in reverse? But if you look for it, you're gonna get it. This is gonna be your confirmation. You don't have to stay here and deal with this. What's the Hangman in reverse? You have the Knight of Coins in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, if you don't change your perspective and start seeing these people as people that you can't trust with even a penny, you're going to end up regretting that. The Ace of Wands in reverse. You're just delaying your King of Pentacles. Like you're delaying your upgrade. And you're going to sit here and deal with this craziness for longer. What is the Three of Swords? Because this is not getting better. It's going to get worse before it gets better. You have the Four of Cups. Yeah, because what you don't see is pain, hurt, disappointment. Like I said, they're going to fire you if you don't get out. Or they're going to force you out. Or they're going to bully you out. I'm saying somebody walking out of a building crying with their hands in their face. Like, some of you guys are going to, if you're going to sit here and wait to get embarrassed, wait to get dragged, then do that. You know, I'm hearing your ex, like your family might invite your ex over on some petty shit, bro. This could be an ex that cheated on you and everybody knows that. Oh man, the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they don't like you. They're not your friends, bro. And you're about to see that they're not your friends. This could be like a friendship person who's gonna start dating your ex just to get back at you. Oh my gosh, I'm done here. I'm done. This could be people that are telling you, that could be admitting to you. Yeah, you remember your ex? Yeah, I slept with them. Maybe you broke up with this person a long time ago and they're like, yeah, I hit that while y'all were together or whatever, just to get you to like fight them, and then you get fired, right? Like they don't care, bro. You have to understand that if you don't start looking at these people like they don't care, they will say anything to you just to get you to jump, right? Maybe they know what it takes. Well, maybe they know what it is to get somebody fired, and they're gonna try to get you to do that by poking you in the places where you're still hurt and still sensitive. What is cunning, patience, and awareness in reverse? You have 29. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you need to learn from your experiences here. I feel like you need to listen to your intuition. I feel this is not the first person. Like, you know that when people start talking to you in a certain way, when people start acting in a certain way, you already know that there's no hope there. You can't change their mind. You know that from your past experiences. Okay? So you need to be patient with the situation here. And I feel like it's yourself, to be honest. You need to be patient with yourself here. Because like you need to understand that you need to take action in this. Because I feel like, you have been a faker, fraud, a phony. You've been lying to yourself about the situation. For a long time, that like you need to be patient, because when you realize that like you've been literally, like it's like you're gonna have to face yourself and all the crap that you added on, and all the crap that you became, who you became, what you did. It's like you're finally gonna wake up and realize that like now you're a cunning mother effer. You're gonna finally realize that like, It's just not worth it, bro. I don't understand why you love to play with fire like that. What's contemplation, joy in reverse, and deal? Like life be life and sometimes, and we don't know when life is gonna life. So we should always make sure that we because when the universe comes with that, it's like too much, and that's why over here it's gonna be crazy for you because you don't. What are you doing? You don't care. That's your problem. One of your problems. What is deal, contemplation, and joy in reverse? You have trust in the divine purpose, number 34. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on the right path of growth. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I feel like it's a good idea. Trust the divine person. This is a good ass idea, bro. I feel like you're on the path of growth. Like whatever this is, you're supposed to be there here. It's time. You know, like how you see a map, it's like this is the next destination. This situation, this person, whatever. It's gonna be great. It's gonna love you. You're gonna love it. It's your good karma. All right. I feel like there's a bigger meaning behind this deal coming in, or this plan that you have, whatever. This is such a good idea, all right? What is stillness, hunt, abundance in reverse, courage in reverse, family in reverse, gentleness and friendship? You have open up your spiritual gifts, number 21. Interesting. Okay, remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. Yeah. Might be hard for you to understand because you are earth sign, but yes. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth, all right? Yeah, the angels are sending you messages. They're sending you messages very clear by word of mouth. We don't like you. Your ex. Yeah, I had her in my sheets last night. Even if they didn't, they're just saying that just to piss you off. So you get crazy and pop off. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is going to test you, bro. You're going to have to cling on to something other than because like, I feel like it's going to really test you because it's like you're going to know, you're going to see, oh, y'all just trying to push me, you know? But they're I feel like they're going to keep trying and it's going to test you because you're going to really need to sit there and just like, woo-saw. But I do feel like it's going to also teach you how to defend yourself. It's going to teach you spiritual is about inner self. So it's going to show you about yourself. It's going to want to make you find out about yourself more. Cuz when you have all that opposing energy around you, it's like it's like there's going to be so many people around you that are not going to like you that you're going to be forced to like yourself. You're going to be forced to learn about yourself so that you can figure out you're just like, all right, it's like you need to move on to another experiment. But this experiment is you. It's your experiment of self. So I feel like something is going to hurt really bad with the spiritual gifts here. You're going to get your feelings hurt to get you to realize like life there's a bigger meaning behind everything. Everything has a purpose. Coincidences don't exist. Okay. And the way that we get pushed into our spiritual powers, into our spiritual gifts, is by pain, a hurtful, you know, you're going to be put into a situation where you have no choice but to choose yourself because everybody around you is against you or they don't want to see you grow and excel or they're not on your side. So that's going to be hurtful and disappointing. Obviously, for some of you, it's going to be more drastic than that. Okay. But, it's hurtful, disappointing that your family's not going to be behind you, that, whatever. But you're going to you're going to learn how to be self-reliant, self-sufficient because you've been depending on people and this job or your family for too long and they don't even like you. And wait until you see how life gets easier when you depend on yourself versus others. Obviously, you're going to have to put a little more pep in your step, right? But you're ruled by Saturn. Discipline and getting to work should not be a problem for you. I had never met a Capricorn that complained about work, ever. Sometimes, yeah, I do too much. Like, I need to sit down sometimes. But, yeah, so it's like there's no complaints there. You're just like, it's like you can do it. I just feel like, you're being pushed into it, which you didn't have to. I just want you to know you didn't have to end up getting hurt. You didn't have to end up them sitting there talking about your ex and how they're banging her last night. Like you didn't. It didn't have to get that far. I want you to know that you could have walked away from this, and you could have done it, and you could have whatever. And now it's gonna be harder to get out of something, because you were ignoring the elephant in the room for so long that the elephant's gonna get so big that you can't ignore it anymore. Okay, but this is your confirmation to start something new. Okay, and I feel like as long as you willingly end something, as long as you willingly walk away from something, it's also like there's a spiritual meaning behind this. Like I feel like it's not a coincidence that that they're like pushing you out, and then now you're being started in something new. I feel like them pushing you out is gonna hurt you and disappoint you, but it's gonna hurt you so bad that it's gonna make you become spiritual. It's gonna put you on your spiritual path. It's gonna break you open. And you guys are going to know your spiritual power, or you're going to get some type of new spiritual power if you already have. Okay, I feel like we all have more than one. But you know, and I feel like whatever the spiritual power is, you're going to be able to use it in this deal that you have, or this new idea that you have. Nothing is a coincidence, Capricorn. I feel like this hurt, this pain, this disappointment from these people kicking you out, or whatever they're going to do, is really going to help you in this new thing. And this hurt, this pain is meant to teach you how to harness your spiritual powers, or bring your spiritual powers into reality. Okay, like make it known that you actually are powerful. We all have spiritual powers, all of us. Okay, but we have to do enough healing work. We have to heal. We have to dig through all the BS from all of our lives, right? We got to dig through all that darkness in order to find the light. But you will find it. Everybody, we all have spiritual powers. We all do. Okay, but you have to find it, and you have to make the necessary risks, the necessary changes, the necessary compromises in order to do that. Okay, and then when you get it, you have to make sure that you keep up, that you are a good person and you keep it up. I know I've met people who had spiritual gifts and they had it taken away because they abused it, which I didn't even know that was a possibility until like a few years ago, but whatever. So make sure that when you get this spiritual gift, you don't abuse it, because some of you guys, it could be something really, really awesome that you could use to, like, hurt people in some way. I mean, you can always find a way to hurt people. So if you don't use your spirituality, your spiritual powers for good, you will get it taken away. And you get it taken away, and then you get karma, really bad karma, okay? Like nonstop. Okay? That's just from what I've experienced. Not me, but what I've seen somebody else go through, okay? So just be careful, because that is a possibility. The universe, whatever the universe gives, they could take away. Okay? So just be careful. All right? That's all that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.